Good morning. This is my first video on a sunrise run, and it's 20 past 7 at the moment, about half an hour after sunrise. Just showed you a little video of the sunrise as I've arrived at the allotments here. Hopefully I've spliced in a photograph of just before sunrise, before I left the house earlier on. Thought I'd do a quick video this morning because I was actually in the papers yesterday, and I thought I'd do a little bit of an introduction to what I do on my workshops. Okay, so my phone camera ran out of memory while I was recording the last video, so I'm going to do a really quick one now to make up for it, and maybe do a longer one tomorrow. So basically on the way down here I was thinking about my workshop, and as the cars go past, I can't tell what word I'm saying. We have 5 senses that we all know. We've got our eyes, our ears, our nose, our taste and our touch. And while we're walking around the world, we have billions and billions of bits of information coming into our senses that we have to process and filter. And we use 3 filters to make sure that we don't get completely overwhelmed by all that information. We tend to delete stuff that we're not looking at, so I wasn't paying any attention, for example, to what colour that car was. That's a bit of deletion there. We have a tendency to generalise about the world around us, so all cars are really annoying because they're very noisy. And we have a tendency to distort the world around us as well. So, for example, when I was recording earlier on, there was a young lad walking past and he had a yellow sack on his back. And I thought it was a beautiful example of, well, I could have just ignored him as he went past, that would have been deletion. I actually generalised about the fact that he had a sack on his back, and maybe he was, distortion, maybe he was delivering newspapers. Don't know for sure if that was the case or not, but I was just assuming that was what happened. And I generalised that all children are lazy in the mornings, but obviously he wasn't, because it's 7:30 in the morning and he's off to deliver papers or whatever it is he's doing at 7:30 in the morning. Anyway, so that's what we do with the information. Once we've got our information, we then form our vision of the world. That gives us a little feeling inside us, which then has an effect on our actions going forward, and those actions then produce results which we then filter back in, and we get a little feedback loop which then affects our perceptions of the world around us based on our results that we have going forward. So anyway, this video is going to be really horrible now because I've had far too many cars. I'll try and re-record something first thing tomorrow morning if this hasn't worked at all. Okay, and wouldn't you believe it, just as I stopped, the cars have stopped going past us. But it is 7:20 and everybody's 7:40 now, in fact, and everybody's off to work. And happy Wednesday, everybody. Bye.